I worked nights at a remote supply warehouse on the outskirts of the national park. The place was huge, mostly empty at night, with long rows of shelves stacked high with equipment for park rangers and field researchers. The night shift was supposed to be boring check supplies, monitor the cameras, and wait until morning. It started normally. I logged inventory, ran a quick check of the cameras, and walked the aisles. Then I noticed something odd. One of the security monitors showed a movement alert in a section I'd just passed, but when I looked at the footage, nothing was there. Shrugging, I walked toward the area. That's when I heard it, the scrape of something heavy moving across concrete. My flashlight illuminated the far end of the bay. A forklift, standing perfectly still before, was now tipped slightly to one side, as if someone had nudged it. I called my supervisor over the radio. No answer. Odd, but not impossible. The warehouse was old, reception was spotty. I checked the doors, locked as usual. I started logging supplies, trying to focus. Then the lights flickered, just for a second, and I felt it. A presence, just at the edge of my vision. I turned. Nothing. But the shadows had changed. The stacks of boxes weren't where I remembered leaving them. Not by much. Just a slight shift, subtle enough to make me question it, but noticeable. I moved to the far corner and suddenly the sound came again. Not footsteps, not scraping. A low thump, heavy, deliberate, echoing through the aisles. Then another, behind me. I spun around and it was empty. My heartbeat pounded. I ran. Every aisle seemed longer, every corner tighter. Something was following, staying just out of reach. When I reached the exit doors, I found them sealed. In a panic, I climbed to the mezzanine walkway. From there, I saw movement, a shadow slipping between the rows. Too large to be a person, it moved fluidly, faster than a human, bending around shelves and stacking crates like it had knowledge of the warehouse layout. It wasn't a ghost, it was something else, something that lived inside the building. I found a ladder to a maintenance hatch and climbed out, cutting myself on metal edges, adrenaline making every cut sting less than my fear. I looked back. The warehouse was still, silent. The morning crew walked in, unaware of anything wrong. I never worked nights again. No one believed me. But I know what I saw: a predator, not supernatural, not obeying any rules. Just something that moved, waited, and stalked in the dark, using the building itself to hunt. Some shifts aren't about finishing your work. They're about surviving whatever watches from the shadows.